If there's something I like more than eyeshadow, it's probably nail lacquers, and these are by Clionadh. It's one of my favorite eyeshadow brands, so I thought it was a no-brainer to get them. They have an 18 shelf mouth life, they're vegan, they have all the ingredients listed here, and I've had this for a few months actually. And I find it weird how barely anyone mentions this because they're honestly some of the most outstanding in my collection, but I don't use that many multi-chrome nail polishes, so take my opinions with a grain of salt. So first we have Warped, described as a teal, blue, purple, magenta, shifting magnetic multi-chrome polish. With pink, orange, yellow chartreuse, shimmer, and fine scattered holographic glitter, features a psychedelic sparkly finish. Now I'll just reach for my magnet just to showcase what happens. As you can see, it kind of attracted the pink and left the blue on its own. That's how the polish is going to react to any magnet that comes near it. For this nail, I brought this big old magnet just to put my nail on top of it. First coat goes on a bit sheer, but the magnet is already doing its work, pulling the pink down while leaving the teal on the top. And it's looking a bit sheer for my liking, so I'm going to put on a second coat right now. What I would normally do is just pick a darker nail polish to put on the bottom, but I wanted to showcase how thick these are. And as you can see, 2 coats get the job done, in my opinion. I like how this is looking right now, so I'll just stop now. And here's a close-up so you can see all the shifty goodness that's going on my nail. Yeah, I can see almost every color of the rainbow in here, to be honest. But the most prominent are that magenta and the teal. At a harsh angle, you can see the chartreuse and the pink. This is honestly so goddamn pretty. Like, I cannot believe my eyes. Next up we have psilocybin, which is described as a salmon pink, peachy yellow lime shifting multichrome magnetic polish with green, blue, indigo, shifting shimmer and subtle holographic sheen with a slick, smooth finish. You can see how the magnet attracts that green and leaves the pink on the stripe. And moving it around, I can see that indigo show up along with the yellow. Also, by the way, this was the first nail polish that I got from them, so it's what made me fall in love with the line in the first place. Now, going on the nails, I can see some of that salmon going to yellow show up first. This is a smaller nail, so I don't think it's that necessary to build it up a second time. I think 1 coat will be enough. I apologize for my ways of applying nail polish. It's honestly not as easy to apply as it seems, okay? Now I'm going with the second coat just to make this wet again so I can use the magnet. You need to move very fast with this. There we go. And here's the shift. As you can see, the green was brought up by the magnet. Now just watch me struggle for a bit to showcase this. The pink and the green are most prominent where the magnet was placed, and the indigo and the more goldy green is the color that was left where the magnet didn't touch. Here's Acid Rain, described as a cobalt, violet, pink, orange shifting magnetic multichrome polish with red, orange, lime shifting shimmer and fine scattered holographic sparkle. Features a psychedelic sparkly finish. Now let's bring out the magnet to see how it reacts, and it attracts the red and leaves the blue standing just there. This one is one of the few that I like the best when it's not magnetized, to be honest. But you know, the most fun about it is the fact that it can be magnetized, so I wanted to showcase it. And I can tell you that in person, that sparkle is the most notable of all. The texture of this one is a bit chunkier than the others, or maybe gritty is the word that I'm looking for. It feels like coarse or something. Now let's magnetize it just so you can see. And there we go. The magnet, all it does is barely show up. That's why I was talking about this being the one that I like the least to magnetize. I think it could look just as good not magnetized. And it's honestly one of the hardest to notice when it is magnetized. so it doesn't feel worth it to me. This is Dreamscape, and I'm honestly so sad because I just realized it was limited edition. I didn't even know, I just picked it up on a whim. But anyways, it's described as an indigo yellow base with intense pink, peach, gold, lime, aqua shifting micro flakes, and a pinch of violet indigo reflective micro glitter. This one isn't magnetic, by the way. And as it goes on, you can see it barely has a base, which is honestly my favorite part about it because I love to just take different bases and put this on top. The most prominent shifts are gold and pink. They're seen at a very normal angle. I'm going to put on a second coat just to build it up so you can see better. So yeah, I use one more coat and you can see the base a lot better there, that purpley base. Here you can see why I like it so much. It has that gold and that pink and that purpley base, and if I go to a harsher angle, it turns into this beautiful aqua. It's so freaking nice. Okay, I'm so sad. This is Niello, described as a multi-chrome nail lacquer featuring a grape purple base with gold lime aqua shifting shimmer. And by the way, just like that last one, this one isn't magnetic either. It's just your good old multi-chrome nail polish. But that doesn't take anything away from them. They're still very shifty and so gorgeous. Now upon application, you can see this one is also a bit sheer, but it can be built up if you want that base to be more notable. I'm working with my pinky finger here, so one coat was enough, but I think if it had been a larger nail, I would have needed another coat. But I'm just gonna leave this one here. You can see very clearly the shifts. First shift is gold, then green, and the harsh angle is gonna be a blue. So yeah, I had only 5 polishes for my 5 nails, and here you can see them all together. They're also very unique and shifty, as you can see. If you asked me to rank them, I would first say, how dare you, and then I would say, fine, your style was even last. I did like this when I first got it. It was the first one. I had nothing to compare it to, but now I have the other 4 and I like the other 4 more. And here's Niello next. I just love how this one looks. And I had the eyeshadow first, so I knew I was going to like it because it's this very nice gold going to an aqua blue. It's so goddamn pretty, okay? Next, it would be Acid Rain. As I've said, I like this more without magnetizing it, but it's so nice. You can see how shifty it is. It's my favorite kind of multi-chrome, I think. And it is the grittiest, but it's also sparkling so prettily under the sunlight. I do love it a lot. Second place, I'd give it to Warped because I just love how almost every color of the rainbow can be seen in this one. You saw how shifty it was in the bottle, but it does translate to the nails. And yeah, that leaves the first place to Dreamscape. I made this ranking before knowing that Dreamscape was limited edition, so I'm being honest when I say this is my favorite. And this made me realize I like a shade's versatility way more than I do their initial color. My conclusion is I wish Clionadh could either bring Dreamscape back or make more shades like it, or even better, make a magnetic nail polish that is iridescent so it will transform pretty much every shade that you put it into. That'll be the best. So yeah, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think of these nail polishes. Have you tried any? Are you planning to pick any up? Do you know a single shade like Dreamscape? Please do let me know and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.